Alright, so Pop Smokes, this guy that the dude that got charged for actually murdering Pop Smoke, he recently got out of jail. When he committed the crime, he was a minor. So it's crazy because he ended up serving a juvenile life sentence, which would free him when he had turned 18, I think, whatever, or 21. I don't know. But supposedly he got out like 8-9 months ago, and the guy's out doing interviews. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's really outside doing interviews, and he did a No Jumper interview. He's been going viral. Supposedly he's been out for a couple months, but he just recently came out to the internet. And yeah, I'm gonna show you guys. Like, he made a couple little videos. His parole officer was kind of worried for him, and she actually hit him up like, "Yo, listen, man, you know, we're worried for your safety." You know what I mean? Let's get to that. I'll show you guys some of the interview.
No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world, and today we're bringing you guys
Baby Money. I fuck with Baby Money hard. He got a unique flow.
All right, so this is the guy, supposedly, that murdered Pop Smoke. This is the guy that murdered Pop Smoke, man. Let's see. I'm gonna fast forward it to right here. I want y'all to hear this right here.
The way I was moving, I allowed myself.
Now he starts going in detail. He starts saying that, you know, like, I gotta be honest with you. I seen this interview, and it seems to me like he's not on some like, oh, I did that. You know what I mean? Like, that's the type of energy that I thought this guy was coming with. You know what I mean? Like, from what it seems from his Instagram, you know, he had a video of him cutting his ankle monitor and just throwing it. It seemed like he was on some fuck it attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like, laying. But in this interview, he didn't come off as somebody that's like asking for smoke, or he didn't come off as somebody that is kind of like, nah, I did that and I'm proud of it. He actually talks about how he really regrets his actions that day. You know what I mean? I'll play some of it so you guys can hear.
Like months after it happened, right?
5-6 months. They didn't arrest us for a minute.
Now he's speaking about how long it took for the cops to come and arrest him after he committed the crime. He said it took about 5-6 months. And he also speaks about how paranoid he was every single day. He said he used to hear sirens and he was looking out the window. Just, you know, he basically said that he knew they had him. You know what I mean?
And when you were thinking you got away with it?
I didn't think I got away with it. I was up like every day, like looking out my window, like every time I hear sirens, I'll wake up in my sleep and look outside the window. Like, I never thought I got away with it. I got too comfortable, yeah.
What do you mean by too comfortable?
I just allowed myself to, the way I was moving, I allowed myself, basically, like, I had my phone on me, the same, like, I should have got rid of that phone. I'm just being young, like, man, like, police ain't know what they talking about.
Said bad interview, he ain't asking him nothing about. They probably talked about it. He probably told him what he couldn't ask him, you know what I mean?
Niggas ain't got shit on me.
And Adam ain't good for that. The guy that's good for that is Vlad TV. Vlad TV would have definitely got some shit out of him.
I mean, like, feel me, but outside in the back of my mind, like, fuck, like, they probably got something, but they still ain't have nothing. Like, while I was up in there, they have nothing on me. Nothing.
And so are you just like sitting around the house, kind of hiding out a little bit, and you're looking at social media, and I'm sure you're like realizing how much this meant to so many people?
I woke up, I said woke up, I didn't even wake up. I had to go to school the next morning. I go to school the next morning, I step into my classroom, the teacher put it right there on the big screen.
Damn. So what grade are you in at this time?
I was like 10th grade, you know, 11th, 10th, yeah. 10th.
And the teacher's talking about it.
This man went to school the next day. Nah, bro. You're like, yo, imagine you just caught a body, bro. And you wake up the next day and this shit is all over social media. Next thing you know, this dude is a famous rapper. Now, he claims that he didn't even know who Pop Smoke was. And I don't know, maybe he didn't, right? Because he's young, right? And he's from the West Coast. But Pop Smoke was pretty big at the time, you know what I mean? But then again, Pop Smoke had very little time that he had blew up, right? Because Pop Smoke just blew up like within a 6-7 month spread. Like he just went crazy, right?
Teachers talking about
So literally the next day after Pop Smoke was killed, you went to
Same
school.
day.
The same day.
Same day.
You went to school and they're talking about it in the classroom.
Nah, he said it was the same day.
class.
And you having a guilty conscience in the classroom.
I honestly don't remember how I felt.
Yeah.
I just looked at it and just like, I didn't make no face expression, nothing. I just looked at it.
Nah, this dude got a cold heart though.
What can I do? What can I say? What can I, like, I can't go back in time.
Another major thing from the whole scenario is they say that that you guys robbed Pop Smoke for a watch and y'all pawned it for $2,000. So with that being said, it was 4 of y'all split 4 ways. That's $500. Was it worth it?
The social media don't know what they're talking about. And no, it wasn't worth, nothing's worth another person's life.
But that thing about the watch is cap.
That's cap. They don't know what they're talking about. They just, like, I was watching that shit yesterday. That was like my 3rd time hearing it. So I was in jail. They was telling me like, oh, you, like, what? Like, you niggas don't know what y'all talking about. And then I was watching a video with my manager yesterday. I seen that shit. I'm just like the media come up with anything to say. Like,
So you're saying the rumors about the watch, y'all only getting $2,000 is cap?
that's all cap.
Because the night Pop Smoke was killed, he had a whole bunch of money that he was showing on Instagram. He had chains on and stuff too. So I don't know where the rumor came from, but people were just saying that y'all only made off with $2,000. Well, with the watch. So that's all cap.
From the police report, they said that it was like, I don't know, say 3,000 worth of cash up in there. Changes,
Hell no. Pop Smoke ain't had no 3 racks on him.
shit, and the watch was stolen. But that 2,000 shit, that's cap. And split in 2,000 4 ways, 500. Even being young, I'm not going for it. I ain't stupid.
I mean, listen, bruh.
And nah. But next question.
So pretty soon after you got caught, there came this video of you kind of throwing up gang signs and shit to the camera and not seeming terribly repentant. It feels like you're, it didn't seem like you were sorry or anything for what you had done.
No, I know what that word means. I'm talking about what video.
Oh, he wasn't the one in the video. Was it somebody else? There was like a video that came out like right after it happened that was like billed as Pop Smoke's killer FaceTimes from jail or some shit like that. It's been so long since I've seen it.
There was a few jail videos.
I
that
know
leaked.
it's multiple of us that got posted. So
Okay, that one wasn't you.
if it's me throwing up gang signs video, like I'm from over, I'm gonna throw up my gang signs regardless. I don't care where I'm at, who I'm around. I don't care if Barack Obama around me. I'm gonna throw up the set. Like, I'm from over, so it's not me being not feeling bad about the situation and shit. Like, I'm still gonna rap what I gotta rap. Like, if I'm on the phone with my people, I'm on the phone with my people. I ain't gonna seem sad. Like, well, I don't wanna bring my family down while I'm in jail. Like, every phone call, I made sure I'm excited. And I didn't really hop on the phone like that. I went months, down there a year without calling my family. I don't like talking over the phone. Ever since I read like that discovery paper and like start growing up, like really studying my discovery, I don't like phones. Like, I haven't been on my social media. Ever since all that happened, like I post and get off. I haven't been on it. I haven't looked at it. Haven't seen him text me.
It's just too.
This man found out later on in life that the feds could track his phone. The feds could listen to phone calls. Yo, and that's the thing. That's why when you're young and dumb, you just do whatever, right? Because you don't know exactly what to do in a situation when you're gonna go do something. I mean, listen, there's a million ways to get caught in 2020 or when this happened or whatever, right? There's a million ways to get caught because there's a million cameras everywhere, right? That's in the hills, right? So most of those houses have cameras. So the cops been had surveillance on these guys because all the way up to the hills is one road, bro, to get up there. Is a road that keeps looping around, right? It's like a snake road. And all those houses are multi-million-dollar houses that have cameras, bro. Some of them even have guards outside. You know what I mean? Like, people definitely saw something out there. I'm pretty sure the neighbors heard something. Bro, shots fired? You talking about in the Hollywood Hills? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Too much bullshit.
I'm gonna fast forward here. Hold up. So that, like, he knew he was caught up. You know what I mean? And he even said it before. Like, he says it somewhere in this interview how he knew that they had his geolocation because of his cell phone.
Looking at them, it's not on them.
A lot of other shit is just pushing about it is the
Person.
15 years of rap music coming out of LA that really glamorizes home invasions. And like, there's a bunch of different rappers that we can all name who have made a lot of money off of pushing narratives about how fun it is to rob people's cribs. And that your situation is not that different from a lot of other people who've done a lot of other shit. It just went left one way or another.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of people that's in my situation. It's just time passed and people just not really looking at them. It's not on them. Just mine's just fresh. So everybody want to know what's going on, feels how they feel. But social media, like I said, they social media.
Do you fear for your life?
No.
He said, nah. Holy.
You had all that security with you outside the store the other day.
Nah. Get him out of here. Yo, Adam said, why you had all that security outside the store the other day?
It's just like, I mean, that's
even know
really
what
how I
to
move
say.
every day. If it's not real
You
security,
don't move with security every single day.
like, I'm with my boy, I'm with somebody or something. Like, that's how I move every day. So
Of course, you gotta move with your boys. Y'all gotta be strapped up. This man can't move without it, bro. This man can't leave. This man can't move 10 feet without it because he thinks somebody's just gonna run up on him. He says at some point here, watch.
it's not me being scared.
What about even like your probation officer or parole officer, whoever that was, telling you that they were scared for your life? Do you take that serious?
I mean, yeah, let's touch on that subject. Everybody makes it seem like I cut my house bracelet off for no reason. They don't know the situation. I've been out for 10 months, by the way. I've been out for a minute. Well, probably 11 months. Yeah, going on 11 months.
Like, yo, I honestly, if I was this guy, I don't understand, right? I would have kept my mouth shut. I would have came home. I would have been quiet as a, yo, listen, man, ain't nobody I would have left LA, bro. But I get it, you know what I mean? Like, from what he claims, he's about that life. So I guess he don't care and he's willing to die in the streets if they catch him lacking. I honestly don't think that, I'll be honest, bro, because I'll keep it all the way a buck. I don't really think that anything will happen to him in LA. I think he's more at risk if he were to come to New York, right? Because Pop Smoke wasn't from LA, you know what I mean? Like, if he would have definitely done that to another LA rapper, like an icon rapper or something, I think he would have had more problems to worry about at that point. But being that it was Pop Smoke and Pop Smoke's from New York, I don't know. Maybe he's good, you know what I mean?
Had so many people.
Now, he does have a lot of smoke with a lot of locals around it, a lot around LA from what he says.
Hitting me up about that, and I had to tell him like he'd been out for a minute.
I've been low. Like I tried to be a regular civilian, school, work, everything. I had 2 jobs, everything. Wasn't on social media, but I don't know. It just wasn't for me.
You were doing all that because you were required to, or you just were genuinely trying to just live a straight life?
I was trying to go straight. I was trying to go straight lane.
Were you working these jobs getting recognized and shit, or nah?
Nah, well,
Because there's all these videos about you, but it's not like there's pictures of you in those videos, right? It's mostly just
nah,
the idea of it.
I mean, I got recognized a couple times at the job. Be like randomly, like it be like real random. Rarely I get recognized. But there's more people that know me that been following me. My
All right, hold on. Let's fast forward a little bit. This is when he said that supposedly, like, he's not sorry about what he actually did.
You and to try to like, you know, use it to like grandstand and shit on you. So you're in a position where you want to express that you're sorry about it, but then as soon as you kind of show a little bit of weakness, people are going to use that against you.
Let me clear that. I'm not sorry about nothing.
Damn.
Wow, it's the
Yo,
Shaq
this dude said, I'm not sorry about nothing.
No, it should never
He gonna end up back in prison or jail or dead? Yeah, probably.
happen. But I ain't sorry.
I mean, listen, he's got mad beef with, like, he's out there. He's a Hoover, right? He's from out there. And supposedly he got mad beef. Like, he says in his interview that, like, 2 days ago, he just dodged from dying, bro. Like, he almost died like 2 days ago. They almost clapped him. Like, it's real in the field, bro.
I'll go back, but I ain't sorry. Like, niggas die every day.
Oh, nah.
Like, he was rapping about it, all type of shit. So,
Yo, you know what? So you know what I mean? Like, I think like this guy definitely knew who Pop Smoke was. He definitely was listening to Pop Smoke, and he gives me the vibes that he was probably on some hating shit. I gotta keep it all the way from Guida. He was probably on some hating shit. You know what I mean?
I ain't sorry about it, but you know, I send my condolences to the family, and I wish it never happened.
I would like to know what was the exchange between him and Pop Smoke. You know what I'm saying? Because for him to be like, "Oh, I ain't sorry," like, why do you got so much hate if it was just a robbery? You feel me? Like, you didn't know, dude. You know what I mean? You just went in there he also said that he was off of perk. He kind of says that, well, he doesn't kind of say, he says that he was off a perk and that his actions were kind of like all over the place because of a perk. You know what I mean? So I gotta be honest, this guy definitely knew who Pop Smoke was, right? He definitely had some type of animosity or like hate, like it was something there, right? And at the end of the day, that's why they went to rob him, right? Him and his boys went to rob Pop Smoke because they knew who Pop Smoke was. You know what I'm saying?
But
So do you regret?
Hoovers can't back down, bro. Hey, listen, man, I hear you. And that's why he's going to end up exactly how you said. He's going to end up in prison or dead. I mean, listen, it is what it is.
Going to the Airbnb that night?
I don't regret nothing, but I wish I never had either.
But when you say you're not sorry, well, you just seems like you're acting like this is just the circle of life. This is how it happens.
No, it's not. I'm not making this small thing. It's just, I don't know, growing up, my people, my family told me, you ain't sorry for shit. Like, whatever you did it for a reason, and stand on it. So it's like, yeah, I did it, but it wasn't like we all went to go do that. So stop making me feel like, I feel like people need to stop making me feel like I got something to like.
Now I gotta be honest, bro. He's very smart with his words, right? Because he's literally saying like, oh, like, yo, we ain't. It's not like because I think there's some guys are still locked up for this. I don't know if everybody came home yet. So I gotta be honest, this guy's not that stupid. You know what I mean? Because he doesn't want to go ahead and say something that could end up backfiring on somebody else that's probably still fighting this, right? Because he's out doesn't mean everybody else is out. And he's basically trying to say, like, listen, we didn't go there with that purpose. We didn't go there with the motive of like, yo, we gonna take this guy out, because that's premeditated murder, right? You know what I'm saying? Then that could turn into something else for all the other people that are probably still fighting this, if they still are, if they haven't came home. You know what I mean? So I gotta be honest with you, this kid ain't that stupid, man. He ain't as dumb as he seemed, bro. He seemed dumb, but he ain't that dumb.
Somebody, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, like for example, if
He
I
was
was
definitely told to be mindful of what he said. Yeah, 100%.
driving home later and I hit somebody with my car and they died, it's not like I did anything to go out of my way to make that happen. That is just kind of part of what happens when you drive cars, is that at some point somebody's going to get hit, somebody's going to die, but I would still feel horrible about it, even if I didn't go out of my way at all.
Horrible. Yeah, you're right. Horrible. Yeah. That's a better word for it. Yeah, I feel horrible for it. I feel horrible for participating in the whole situation. Like, yeah, that's a better word, man. But I just can't tell nobody I feel sorry. And like even like when I got released, I read to the judge. I read a whole like, what do you call that? What do you call them letters when you write it to the witness?
Okay.
Write it to the family.
Mhm.
Like I wrote a whole letter for them. I don't know if they got got what I wrote.
They weren't in the courtroom or anything?
No, they wasn't in the courtroom. They said they're gonna try to give them the message, or they're going to give them the message. It's up to them to, feel me? If you don't want to read it, I understand. But
If they didn't read the message and they watched this, what was in that message?
I can't remember from the top of my head. Like I said, I've been out for a minute, and a lot of stuff be going on. I don't know if I got it in my room, my room somewhere. Probably in my backpacks or something, but I got it somewhere. But I actually wanted to address the situation about the ankle monitor, so I got off topic.
Right.
Because I'm a little hot. But, so everybody's saying that I cut off my house arrest monitor to go back to jail, all type of assumptions. I was on house arrest for 30 days for a violation. So they put me on house arrest. I did my 30 days of house arrest. They told me they was gonna take me off. I was on house arrest for my birthday. They said they was gonna take me off. They didn't take me off. They told me like, you got 67 more days on there. So from there, I'm like, I'm gonna do 67 days. Like, I just go to work, boom, live my regular life. But then like, I woke up and then all this just started hitting like all on my phone. I was like, fuck. I'm like, damn, my PO, everybody gonna see this shit. Like, this what the courts was scared to release me for. They didn't want to release me because of this. So now that this is coming, I'm like, they finna try to take me to jail. So I'm ready to cut it off, but I'm just like, nah, I'm gonna wait. Like, I wanna see what they want. I wanna see if I can make the situation like turn it around. Like that wasn't me. Like they reposted my birthday picture. What I'm supposed to do? But it's like I'm not finna go back to jail. You're not finna PC me up off the streets. I'm like, nah.
So you cut your ankle monitor off? That was recent.
Yeah, that was like last week.
So
My PO called me, and that's what
He saw the video and called you?
it was a girl, right?
as a girl. She saw. I guess first my lawyer hit me. My lawyer hit me and told me the DA filed a violation. This is the same violation they filed in that 1 month. So I'm like, fuck, like they finna take me back to jail. Like I haven't committed no crimes. Like, why are they trying to violate me? So boom. I guess I don't know. My lawyer called to tell me like we got court tomorrow. But like I can't be a lawyer no more because I had a paid lawyer, had a $1,000 lawyer. She like already stuck you through the case and on one violation. I can't go to the next violation. Like it's not in the contract. So I'm like, fuck, like, and I gotta show up there with a public defender, like.
All right, so essentially what? I guess he couldn't pay his lawyer no more because he says that his lawyer said dropped him because that other stuff wasn't part of the contract. Okay, so let me pay you more money for this. I guess he didn't have more money, so he had to go with a public defender. It is what it is, man. Yeah, like nothing special said in the chat. This guy will probably end up back in prison or dead, or you know, in a very uncomfortable situation because at the end of the day, he's not gonna take himself out of the environment, which could potentially put him in that, you know, put him in jail or worse, dead. You know what I mean? So it's crazy, right? Because Pop Smoke's gone. Here's this guy now. He 2-3 years later is outside. And at the end of the day, supposedly, from what has been said, the reason why this guy, even though he doesn't say, hopefully sometime in the future, this guy will say exactly, because I'm pretty sure Pop Smoke gave him a hard time. Like, this guy seems like he really still feels some type of way. Like, he's like, I don't feel bad for it. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure when he went to go rob Pop Smoke wasn't giving up whatever it was that he had. Because that's what supposedly has been said. Those are the rumors. That the reason why Pop Smoke got clapped was because at the moment that these guys pulled up, he was giving them a hard time. And that sounds like Pop Smoke, right? It sounds like he's one of those that's gonna be like, nah, y'all ain't robbing me, you know what I mean? And it's sad because, again, you know, anything that Pop Smoke had on him that day, whether it was a $50,000 rollie, whether it was a $100,000 Richard Mille, whether it was $250,000 worth of whatever it was, at the end of the day, bro, Pop Smoke could have bought that shit back 10 times, but his life, you can't buy your life. This is not a video game, you know what I'm saying? Where, you know, you just get 3 lives, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just unfortunate, bro, because Pop Smoke was at a stage in his career where he had just started to really started to boom and really started to get that recognition around the United States. Still not around the world, but definitely around the United States. Like, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to the Party was like going dummy within that time. You know what I mean? Still, the money and the fame was still too new for Pop Smoke. You know what I mean? Because Pop Smoke had just started getting money, so he still didn't know how to move. You know what I'm saying? He's young. He done came up on a couple $1 million. Life is good. He's got so much fame. Pop Smoke wasn't even rolling around with security. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like he was even looking out for himself the way he should have been looking out for himself. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like he was out here trying to make sure that basically him and his homies were backed up by cops and security. Like, bro, from what it seems, Pop Smoke was just out here like just chilling, no security the last couple of days. Like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, bro. It sucks, right? Because when you're young and you getting that much money, you're stubborn. Nobody could tell you different. Even if they did, you know what I'm saying? No one could tell you different, bro. You're young, you're that stubborn, and at the end of the day, bro, you're gonna do whatever the hell you want. You know what I mean? Like, these guys, they claim they gangster, and it ain't gangster to have security. But the funny thing is that this guy now, he got security. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude right here, he got security now, bro. I don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? I guess he went to the No Jumper store. Let me see. Let me see if I find the video. And from what Adam22 says, he has security on him. I guess there's no footage of it. Yeah, it's not here. But yeah, from what Adam says, he had no security with him. All right, so let's look at Pop Smoke's last snaps, right? Because these guys, they don't want to, he still doesn't want to admit to this. Because like I said, there was a lot of questions that Adam asked him that he wasn't trying to answer for a certain reason. I guess there's still people fighting this case, you know what I mean? Remember, I'm not sure how old everyone was, but if there was anybody else over age, they're probably going to get hit with charges different, right? Now, the crazy thing is that this guy was 16, but most of the time, like, when you do something this crazy, like, at least in New Jersey, right, or New York, you're gonna get tried as an adult, bro. They're not about to like, yo, nah, cause you 16, we just gonna give you a life juvenile sentence and you'll be out in 2 years. Nah. Hell no, bro. This guy would have been in any other state but Cali, bro. He would have probably got tried as an adult and he would have still been in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, this is why Cali is at the way it is. Like, Cali is out of control, bro. Like, you ain't safe in Cali. No one's safe in Cali. That shit is like fucking Chirac at this point, man. That shit is like Iraq at this point, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just real in the field, bro. All right, so this is Pop Smoke's last tweets. See, he was like literally like he was posting on his IG like, bro, I'm in Beverly Hills. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the hills. Like, you can literally see the back of the house. And it ain't hard, bro, for people to find out where you're at when you live in Cali. Like, that's like somebody coming to your area, right? You could literally see a couple houses or something down the street and you could pinpoint where this house is at, right? So this is him right here, getting a cut with his barber. This is at the Airbnb, by the way. This is in the back of the Airbnb. Alright, so there's some. I want to see if we find the actual video where they say that the tag of the bag show the address of the house where they were staying. Let me see. Ain't that crazy? This guy tagged at Pop Smoke and at PNB Rock. They both gone, bro. Rest in peace, man. That's crazy. So this is repost. I don't see no post with the bags, with the address and shit. See, that was one of his last posts right here. Again, from the backyard of the house, letting everybody know, like, yo, I am literally here. And then this picture right here, that you guys see, this picture was on front of his house. I wonder if I could go to his Instagram and show you guys. Let me see if I could go in his Instagram and show you guys that post. It's right here. Oh yeah, here it is. All right, so this post right here, this was the last post, bro, that Pop Smoke did, right? And it's like I'm telling you, right? Like, you could tell, like, if you from Cali and you know Cali, you could look at the surroundings. Like, look, my man is saying that they ran up on Pop Smoke and all Pop Smoke had on him was 3,000. His man's was holding like a 50 stack, man. Come on, man. Yo, y'all got Pop Smoke for a couple 100,000 probably. You know what I'm saying? Like, supposedly this is the watch right here, right? Supposedly this is the watch that they're saying that, you know, they got from Pop Smoke and sold for $2,000 and then split it 4 ways, 500. The guy, he claims that that's all rumors. But yeah, sad, man. But yeah, you could see, man, Pop Smoke, man. Listen, bro, iced out. You know what I'm saying? Cali living. It's just that he was just at a regular Airbnb. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like Pop Smoke was staying somewhere where it was gated. Nah, you could have drove right past his house, and that's what these guys did. If you guys don't know, the way Cali is structured is a little different than your average state. You know what I mean? Like, these are probably $10 million, $15 million houses in Beverly Hills, right? Because the problem is that in Cali, it's very different than any other state. You'll have a $15 million house right here on the hill. You'll drive down the hill. Probably takes you 5-10 minutes to drive down the hill. You're automatically right down in the main Ave. You cross that main Ave, you in the hood. That's Cali. So it doesn't take you more than 10 minutes to get into the, like, from the hood. Like, if those dudes, they knew where Pop, like, that's that view, with that view alone, I'm telling y'all right now, bro, with this view alone right here, like, if you come in my city, bro, and you're taking pictures like this, I'm talking about my city where I was born and raised at, where I've been at all my life. You come in my city and you're taking pictures, that's not that. Hold on, let me put like this. Bro, I'm going to figure out where the fuck this is at. I'm going to figure out what mountain is this. I'm going to figure out where you're at. What's this right here? Like, it's not going to be hard for me, bro, if I'm really trying to do that. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what these guys were doing. Pop was lacking. Yeah, he was lacking. 100% he was lacking. You know what I'm saying? He was 100% lacking. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, if you taking pictures like that, bro, I'ma know. I'ma know right there. You taking pictures like that, I'ma know. I'ma be like, yo, nah, this where he at. Hold up. He said, nah, the hood is like 20, 30 minutes away. You know, whatever. 20, 30 minutes away. Still, it ain't out of reach. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers will drive 20, 30 minutes away for a lick. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially in Cali. You know what I mean? Like, 20, 30 minutes in Cali is you driving through local streets because there's probably not so many highways. Right? To get to the hills. You get to the hills, you got to go locally. Mike Larry, no, me and Mike Larry, we been out there. We done drove all throughout the hills. I remember me and Mike Larry was out there. We was in them scooters and we started, the scooters that we had, them shits couldn't even go up the hill. We was trying to go up the hills and see the houses and shit, like mansions and shit, but the little scooters, they ain't even have any power to get up there. You know what I'm saying? People drove 3 hours for Julio. You ain't lying. We're going to get to that too. We're going to talk about that Julio Fulio. Yeah, people drove shit. Listen, man. You know what I'm saying? That Julio Fulio, the situation was different, though. It was on him for a minute, bro. And Julio Fulio went there because he basically probably thought, like, yo, listen, these dudes ain't coming out here to get me. They went out there to get him. But yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Rest in peace to Pop Smoke. And again, like I tell you guys, here's this guy still free out on the street. And now we lost somebody. You know what I'm saying? We lost somebody that for sure, now, I'm not going to say probably would have been, not for sure, was going to be one of them. You know what I'm saying? One of them ones. You know what I mean? Like coming out of New York was definitely going to be one of them ones. I got to keep it all the way from Guida. You know what I mean?
Wow, it's the Smack House.
It is what it is, man. But at the end of the day, bro, this is just the name of the game. You know what I mean? That's why when these record labels sign these rappers, the first thing they do is that they put insurance on them. You know what I mean? Like life insurance. They put all these, because they want to secure their money. They know, these record labels, they know. They're about to throw you like 2-3 mil, bro, and you ain't never seen, you probably a dude that ain't never seen $10,000-$15,000 together that you could say that's yours. You know what I mean? Most of these dudes in the hood never have $5,000 to spend on themselves. You know what I mean? Let alone a couple $1 million.